the boy suddenly realized that his boss might have mistakenly put poison in the bottle, which was supposed to be the patient's life-saving medicine for the flu. He wanted to double-check with the boss, but the boss had just suffered the loss of his son and was very impatient, urging him to hurry up and deliver the medicine. The boy was caught in a dilemma. He quickly ran out of the pharmacy and then all the way to his home and tried to call on the help of his father. However, at this moment, the father was discussing with the unscrupulous merchants in the town and had no time to worry about his doubts. In the end, the boy had to take the capsule back to the pharmacy by himself. The boss received a complaint from a patient at this time because George hadn't delivered the medicine to the house. This made the boss furious. He grabbed George and slapped him a couple of times, but George said that you might have put poison into the jars. The boss opened the medicine, put it into his mouth, and tasted it. Then he realized that he was in danger of making a big mistake. He embraced George and apologized for his actions. In this way, George saved two families by his own judgment. However, when George grew up, he tried to commit suicide on Christmas Eve. At this time, God heard that the whole town was praying for him, so he decided to send an angel to save him. However, in order to save George, the angel had to know about George's life. George has had extraordinary courage and a sense of responsibility since childhood. At the age of 12, he jumped into an icy cave to save his younger brother who had accidentally fallen into the water. However, this led to an infection in his left ear and deafness. When he grew up, he married Mary and inherited his father's company. They were about to go to Europe for their honeymoon, but then people were gathering at the bank. It turned out that the town had a financial crisis, and the culprit was a crooked businessman named Porter, who had shut the bank down for a week and cut off the town's cash flow. People wanted to take out their savings, or else they couldn't live a normal life. At this moment, Mary took out $5,000. This is the budget for the couple's honeymoon. Today, it's being used to help the townspeople get by. But the good news is that each of them only took out what they needed for their daily expenses. In the end, there were only $2 left out of the $5,000, but it was a victory worth celebrating. What he didn't know was that this act would save his own life in the future.